What drama we have here!
Allowed to play on, puts a shot away, and it's just another super goal.
I cannot believe what I have just seen.
Welcome back, everybody. Pitchside. England have won this one, 22 points to 6.
Electric out the blocks.
Have completed the greatest of comebacks.
Callum looking for Godfrey. Callum got Godfrey. It's Stephen Godfrey. He's at the goal. Stephen Godfrey.
Your 2018 champions, the London Monarchs. Winners of 2018.
Well done, boys. Let's give it up. Go on, lads.
Well, hello and welcome to this fixture between Estepona and FC Malaga City senior side in the Division Honor Andalusia, coming to you from Estepona. So the teams just coming out now in this crucial first against second in the table clash, which is moments away from getting started. Both of these sides have lost just once in the league all season as well. As we look across the Malaga side, full set of fixtures today in the Division Honor Senior as well. Third place Marathena playing at home to Albalote. But this is first against second, and just 2 points between them in the table as well. Estepona with 43 and 41 for Malaga. So that means if FC Malaga City win today, then they can go top. So just seconds away from getting started in Estepona. Really interesting, with both sides having a very good defensive record. Malaga only conceding 11 across 18 games. Estepona, attacking wise, they've scored more goals, 42 so far this season. So nearly a goal for every point that they've scored in, putting them top of the table. So Malaga trying to create some early pressure. Just can't hold on to it, and the ball goes out for a throw on the far side here. So certainly one that both sides will relish the opportunity to go or to remain top of the table. Cross comes in from the left-hand side, just a little overhit. And now Estepona breaking on the left. And tackled well. Long kick downfield. Estepona checks back towards central midfield. Coming forward with the high press come Malaga. Now switching out to the right. And the pressure from Osewusu. Number 3. Nice little slipped in pass, but intercepted and surely fouled. So a couple minutes in, you can tell that both teams want to make a lively start and impose some authority on what they know is top opposition. The table doesn't lie in that respect. That's one to chase. Just shepherded out of play. Looked like that's Pablo Maldonado who was chasing that on the far side. Headed away. And Estepona now have a chance to break. Ball comes through, doesn't quite reach the left-sided midfielder. And that one's clipped in and just shepherded back to the goalkeeper, who claims So you're watching live coverage then of Estepona against FC Malaga City Academy senior side. Nice pass from the goalkeeper out to the left, headed on. Not enough space to build a move on that side though. Where a few fans are watching. The main stand being on this near side, from which we're filming. Estepona into the centre circle. That one just goes astray. Walking away to number 20. Nice tackle to try and retrieve and win it back, but at least Malaga do have it. Played through on the right now With two in the centre, will it go with the pass? Yes, and it's the opening goal. Malaga have struck early, but it is offside. That's unfortunate. Let's have another look, because there were two players over. Nice build-up. Very, very close. Possibly just the left foot of the player who put the ball into the net there. Alex Domingo. Also, Wusu plays it again. Cleared by Estepona. Well, even if that was ruled out for offside, still a great way to begin the match. 5 minutes in. The build-up was really good. Pape Gassama has started the match well, also number 15 in the centre of the pitch. So play restarts with a goal kick. Here is Domingo now. It's time to look up, spread the ball to the right-hand side. And has support. Goes out for throw. Jacob Thompson back to Domingo. And off his foot for an Estepona throw. So, approaching 7 minutes gone, still 0-0. And the first serious clear-cut opportunity going towards Malaga. But Estepona do have some dangerous players, the likes of Jose Boga and Antonio Caballero. We've seen on the ball a few times already, the number 22. Yeah, they're by far and away their two top scorers in the division this season, with 7 and 9 goals respectively. That's Caballero calling for it. Said he doesn't receive it. Estepona on this left side now. Nice dribble away, but heavy touch in the end. Caballero tries to dance his way through, but a few 50-50 challenges in quick succession there. And the ball is out for a throw on this near side. Two defenders back. Both sides pushing up there quite close to the left-hand side and very little space to operate in. A chipped pass forward. Doesn't come off, but comes back to the number 11. And this time, will it be a chance to break out from this area of the pitch? Estepona have sustained a bit of pressure in the last few minutes. Decent atmosphere inside the stadium. Now here, an opportunity on the right side to try and build. Strong tackle comes in though from the left full-back. And the turnover of possession. Under pressure though. So Estepona with plenty of time on the ball. Back up. Option to the left. Instead of opposite the turn. Now finds its way to the left-hand side. Short little depth pass. Will the cross come in? Against Thompson. And goes out for the first corner of the match this afternoon. With 10 minutes on the clock. So Malaga need to get themselves organised defensively here. Corner whipped in at the near post. It's just gathered by the keeper. Who restarts play quickly with a throw on this left-hand side. Shout from the bench to keep the ball moving. Well, it does, but it goes backwards. But now. Funia with the goal kick. Domingo tries to set his teammate away down this right side. Boyson starting off on this right side. So back to Williams. He's challenged quite heavily there, but Estepona come away with the ball, blocked them by Gassama. And now one to chase, but Funia comes out and gathers. Gassama. So Estepona gather from the back, but under considerable pressure, Boyson wins it back. Domingo. Boyson makes the run. Another cross delivered in. In fact, he was the one who played the ball in for Domingo, who was ruled offside, despite finishing a simple tap in into the net. So corner goes Malaga's way, their first of the match. Plays short. Will the ball eventually come in? Yes. That's going further back than Malaga would like. And again, shouts to keep moving. Also to provide options as well for teammates. Hurdle the challenge there. And the ball just overhit towards Domingo. Estepona, man free over on this left side. Nicely cut out though. Thompson. Barra. Boyson ahead of him, goes long. So approaching quarter of an hour played. We've seen that Goal ruled out for Malaga, and a couple of saves or opportunities where Estepona applied some pressure to the goal, but Funes came out and got hands to the ball. Haven't seen as much play down this left side. It's been Boysen who's locked strong on the right. Looks like Patrinelli has started on that left side. So back to Funes. Coming forward without being challenged, but overhitting that ball. Well, becoming a bit scrappy, particularly in the midfield in the last few minutes, and not really seeing either side put a real passing move together. After what was initially quite a strong start, quite a frantic, pacey start to the match. The team just settling down a bit. The atmosphere hasn't, though. There's plenty packed into the main stand, as you can hear. So it's Malaga kicking from left to right, sorry, and Estepona left to right, to left. I have passed my driving test. Caballero. Now real opportunity to build from initially the right full back position. Boysen plays it to Domingo. And he doesn't need any help. Domingo finishes from a tight angle. It was a brilliant breakaway from right back by Boysen initially. Came into midfield. Nice little pass. Didn't over-elaborate towards Domingo. And he found the far corner. And that has made it Estepona 0. Malaga 1. Let's have another look. It was the tackle by Williams initially. And then Boysen, he just keeps going. Plays the ball. Defence seemed to stop initially. That late challenge comes hurtling in, but it's Domingo who comes away celebrating. So eventually, even though that goal looked onside but was ruled out, it was very tight. Now this one isn't going to be ruled off. And it's 1-0 to FC Malaga City Academy. And as things stand, they would go top of the Division Honor Senior in Andalusia. So really good opening to the match generally for Domingo. Estepona will try and respond. Ball played in from the left-hand side. And that is so nearly a goal. Saved by the keeper, and then again. What a response from Estepona in red and blue. Let's have another look at this one. Strike comes in from the right side of the penalty area, keeper. And then Para off the line. And they are keeping up the pressure. They've had some nice touches on the ball. They found decent space time and again on the left-hand side, delivering crosses. And that time a teammate was found. Goal lived a bit of a charmed life there for a moment. So Estepona 0, Malaga 1. And no doubt that will get the supporters going. Goal kick from Funyeth. Williams just beaten to the ball by Baka. Boyston with the header down towards Gassama. Nice little cushioned header similar to his easy pass into Domingo for the goal. He's perhaps been the best creative player so far, Brad Boyson. With a long goal kick to try and restart play, and it turns into a pass. Number 19 looking lively on this side once again. And Boyson is back to shepherd that one out. Ends up being a goal kick. Well, the Estepona player thought it should have been a corner. And look close. So Funyeth will restart play. Boyson the target this time again. And that's a heavier pass than the centre-back would have liked. Ivan Para has been the defensive organiser so far, clearing that shot off the line. And this is a one from long range and just goes over, was dipping slightly. Not quite enough to trouble Funyeth. So Thompson's header and Gassama and Caballero. So Estepona 0, Malaga 1. A goal from Domingo from this right side, finished low and driven into the corner just as a tackle came flying in, last-ditched from one of the Estepona defenders. This time the ball on this left side. It is a free kick. Wasn't a huge amount of contact, but the player was caught. That was Maldonado. One of the rare occasions where Malaga had made up that amount of ground on the left side. So Pape Gassama, the 25-year-old from Senegal, standing over this free kick. And whipped in and goes into the side netting. Well, carried some element of surprise, given that you would imagine he'd set up the free kick indirectly, but just going wide of the net. So Estepona now, they're still looking to reply from that opening goal. Domingo applying lots of pressure. Estepona will hit the ball forward there, but to no one. And then chased his own pass. Patrinelli downfield. So referee putting out a yellow card for that tackle. Interesting, well, we saw the tackle come in. So once again, Gassama over the ball here, and Estepona try and compose themselves a little. 1-0 down, midway inside the first half here. So Gassama hits it long and almost out of play. Headed back in. And kept on the field by the number 19. Pomarez. Clip forward and away from a couple of Malaga players, but in the end safely back to Funya. Hit long and given away. Williams now in possession, back to Para. And he overhits the pass. Now up to this left side. Did really nicely to hurdle the challenge. Domingo couldn't quite get that one under his spell. Interesting, yeah, not too many runs being made among the forward players, and we heard the shouts to keep moving. Initially I thought that might have been to keep the ball moving, keep up the tempo, but in essence there's also making the runs and providing opportunities. And players are trying to deliver that final ball. So this one goes long. Back out to this left side, on which Estepona looked very dangerous. That's Jesus Diaz with a cross, headed away. So Wusu wanted it to fall to him. And Estepona wanted it more. Comes in, and the back heel just about saved, and then it goes in for the equaliser. Goodness me, we saw a few moments ago that the Malaga goal lived a charmed life with one save and then another off the line. This time looked like there were 3 attempts in there. One save, a back heel, and then finally a tap in from close range to finish to make it Estepona 1, Malaga 1. So Diaz with the cross in, one save, one flick on, and then eventually it is finished and tucked away. So it's 1-1 as we approach the half-hour mark. And on the balance of play, that's probably an even scoreline that reflects the last 28 minutes or so. Gassama in the centre circle to Williams, whose tackle in this area of the pitch set Boyson away, and that led to the goal for Malaga. And this time he gets a free kick for what was more of a rash tackle by Estepona midfielder. Williams was kind of on the turn and had nicked the ball away, but was also off balance. So the drum sounding in Estepona. Gassama, Para. Up to Gassama. Not much space on the left. He receives the ball back. So I'm surely heading the way of Funyeth. Trinelli fighting for the ball, can't quite find Maldonado. Williams can't gather that, so Estepona still have it. Once again down the left side, overhit though. Similar sort of move led to the equaliser. But fortunately from a Malaga point of view, no cross came in this time. Well, the last game I watched in this stadium, it was rush hour and there were cars queuing outside trying to get home, but now rather leisurely pace of Sunday drivers. Wow, so Funyeth getting a yellow card. What, for time wasting? Bizarre. Backer. Para looks determined to get his big head on that one. Estepona chance to turn, look up. Williams just gets a foot to that, but not enough to create a move. And then fortune in the end that Jesus Diaz can't get onto that. Had he done, he might have been offside. Forward by Areola. This time taken up by Maldonado. Really good pressure. Loses the ball and then tries to win it back. That's the kind of determination that you want to see, especially when you've conceded a goal in the last few minutes. Oh, Para didn't get to the ball. And Estepona now, the shot comes in. And it was just sliced a little wide. By the number 20, who we saw tap in a few moments ago to make it 1-1. Well, certainly the right position, it seemed, from which to strike. Could have maybe taken a touch, tried to drill it into the far corner, similar to Domingo when he scored the opener in this match. Thompson caught in possession. Nice interchanges by Estepona. They still have the ball. Pomares plays it forward, and that's given offside. So, 12 minutes remaining of this first half. Estepona 1, Malaga 1. So at this point, these two teams would stay as they are, first and second. Have a look at the result. Keep an eye on the Marathena game as well, because they're third in the table. And ball proving a bit of a hot potato there on that left side. Domingo. Gassama. Been a steady presence in midfield so far. Generally say the same of Para in defence. And in Funyeth in goal. He was unlucky that he made the save that sent the ball back out to the goal scorer, Williams. Some important interceptions and tackles from him. Hasn't quite seen as much of the ball as Gassama though. And where he is on the pitch has generally been where Estepona have started a few of their moves. Williams to Domingo. He's drifted into the channels out to the left. Also, Wusu is there, gets the header in. Well, it's always going to be difficult to score from there. Wasn't quite enough pace on it, and just trying to use his neck muscles, I'll say Wusu. Get the ball across towards the goalkeeper. It did last come off an Estepona player, so Williams is over on the far side to take this corner. 10 minutes left to play in this first half. Estepona 1, Malaga 1. Malaga with 5 players inside the penalty area, and Domingo on the edge. Seen a couple come short. Interesting. Parra gets a foot to it. It's so many players packed closely to him. Parra just racing back into his central defensive position. Estepona on this right side, cuts inside. Plays it out to the left once more. Diaz. He likes to cut onto his right. Not enough pace on that strike. That is so-called meat and drink for Funyeth. So now the long kick downfield towards Boyson, who assisted the opening goal. Gassama, nice challenge. He was determined to win it, but then gives it away and then wins it back again. All in the same phase of play. The ball just becoming a bit loose in midfield. Let's have another look at Williams' corner. So Parra at the near post. Yeah, we saw Ariola go over there. Sometimes one of those maybe where you've seen a penalty given in that situation. Now Diaz on the left-hand side, lots of space. Pomares comes off Parra. Still the shooting opportunity, but there were too many players in the way. And this time Boyson nearly gets it out for a corner, but still in play, still something to deal with, and he does. So go out for the corner. Just have a look, Boyson at the moment just comes into shot there. Parra blocks, not once but twice. So corner taken quickly and short to Diaz. Player closed down, cuts onto his right, gets away from one, but not away from Williams. Ball kept in on the left though, up against Thompson. Back to Diaz against Williams. Plays it down the line and given away. So as things stand, first, second and third in the division will all remain the same. It's 1-1 in this match, and it's 0-0 between Malaga and Cubillas de Arbolote. Malaga being third in the table, playing Alvalata, who are 8th. So would be Estepona 44, Malaga 42, and Marathena 39. Goal scored by Estepona to equalise as the 43rd they've scored in the division this season. A goal difference better than anyone else of plus 28 compared to Malaga's plus 15. So you're watching live coverage then of Estepona against FC Malaga City Academy senior side in the Division Honor Andalusia. Estepona on this right side. Once again, they like to cut back onto their opposite foot in order to deliver the cross. And one way of holding up the ball as well to get an extra forward into the penalty area potentially. Players just diving all over the place trying to get hold of the ball. This one's given away and slotted into the far corner, which Funes laments, the goalkeeper. He was left exposed in that situation. Tackles seemed to come flying in. Desperate attempts to get on the ball. In the end, it left an opportunity to get the ball away. Let's have another look. Right through the defence. Para, not much he could do. And the ball tucked neatly into the corner to make it Estepona 2, Malaga 1. And the same goal scorer as well, number 20. So in a proverbial 6-pointer, that would of course allow Estepona to extend their lead at the top of the table. And here could be another opportunity. That one's nicked away nicely towards Williams. Estepona have a player down. So a break in play with Estepona now 2-1 up against Malaga, who opened the scoring through Alex Domingo. Domingo's 8th of the season. Let's have another look here. And the goal scorer was onside there. Para was the last man back. Still, it was great quality on the ball for the assist and indeed the finish. But both players had time and space. So 2 minutes left of the 45 in this first half. Gassama. Out to the left-hand side. And Ariella. Back to Gassama. Ivan Para. Gassama from deep. And again, looking for options in front of him. Goes all the way out to this right side. And the ball goes out of play. Well, if 1-1 reflected the score that was probably fair, 2-1 maybe seems a little bit harsh on Malaga, although Estepona have looked very dangerous, particularly down the left side. But of course, had things been different, Malaga might have got the opening goal 5 minutes in. This is a good chance here. Looks like Maldonado getting away from 3 players. The goalkeeper has to react and come out in the end. Defenders going back and back. There's a combination of goalkeeper coming out and the captain for Estepona getting his foot to the ball. Chavez. Well, last time we saw some barging over with the corner. Malaga could threaten from this one. The Williams on the far side. Again, it comes in low. Domingo wasn't sure whether to get a strike on that. In the end, Parra went from it. Players out of position now. Boyson chips that one forward. And keeps it for himself. And played towards Domingo. Can't get it back to Osei-Wusu. Nearly a quick break there. I think that ball should have been left to Domingo from the corner. There goes the half-time whistle. So a half in which Malaga started really well, had the best chance initially. That was ruled out for offside when Domingo tried to tap in, and then he did score eventually after a great play by Boyson. But Estepona have been very dangerous, particularly on the left side, despite some good saves, a clearance off the line, a tap in, and then eventually the ball given away in midfield and touch into the corner to make it at half-time Estepona 2, Malaga City 1.
Va a saltar también. Este va a salir en breve. Sí, sí.
What drama we have here!
Allowed to play on, puts a shot away. It's just another super goal.
I cannot believe what I have just seen.
Welcome back, everybody. Pitch side. England have won this one 22 points to 6.
Electric out the blocks.
Have completed the greatest of comebacks.
Callum looking for Godfrey. Callum got Godfrey. It's Stephen Godfrey. He's at the goal. Stephen Godfrey.
Your 2018 champions, the London Monarchs. Winners, the 2018.
Boys, well done, boys. Let's give it up. Go on, lads.
Yeah, so we're in the UK. My first ever trip over to England, and I think it's been a success, to be honest. We're finishing up now our 4-day experience with a tour around Carroll Road. We brought the boys down here last night. They got to see a live Premier League game against Manchester United, and then we're now getting to see the stadium where the Manchester United players and Norwich players were playing last night. So, unbelievable experience. Yeah, I think, it's gone as well as it could have. We have to review it now, and you can always do better. But for a first hit out, I think we've done a sterling effort, and I can't thank the staff enough, from the media guys to Juan Carlos. Ryan, has been an absolute trooper, I think everyone's really dug in, and it shows kind of what this project's about, that it's not just the glitz and glamour, but we've got people that are really here for the cause and just to do the best for the players.
The best thing probably about the academy is just being able to meet different footballers from around the world and play against the big teams that you wouldn't get to in Australia.
The coaches here are absolutely amazing. They help me in everything, teach me the movements, the runs, the passes, what to do and what not to do, and to be honest, I've become such a better player since I've arrived.
If I had to describe football in one word, I would choose magical. It's just a sport that I couldn't describe how much it means to me, and everything revolves around it, and it's just all I have, and it's all I'm gonna have, and it's all I want to do for the rest of my life.
I would say life, because I feel like my life moves around football, and it's just, I'm always watching football, I'm always playing football, and I always have it on my mind.
Probably a dream, God's given me the ability to play, so I'm enjoying it. I have to keep working hard, training, and I'll see where it takes me.
I play football because I love it. I just love playing. I love the game, especially Spanish football.
For me, it's my life. Yes, it's my life.
I think I have talent, but like I say, it's not enough for all players. Even if you have talent, you have to work next to training and do everything you can to be at the top level.
Basically just if you want to make it, just go for it. Train hard, work hard, and don't give up.
Be able to adapt and change to things. Soccer is a very subjective sport, and it's all about the coach's mind and what they're trying to play, but it's really been a fantastic experience for me, and I would recommend you come try it out yourself.
You join us then for the second half of this match between Estepona and FC Malaga City. Well, second half, certainly that will be underway in a couple of moments' time. Estepona are out in their red and blue strip. They scored 2 late goals in the half to come back from being 1-0 down after Alex Domingo opened the scoring for Malaga with a nice finish tucked into the corner amid pressure from an onrushing defender and goalkeeper, and an assist by Brad Boyson. And then Estepona came back, a couple of good saves, clearance off the line from Ivan Parra. Malaga out there also now, so getting back ready for the second 45. And they've got a ball boy on a chair in the middle of a goal. Imagine if all goalkeepers had chairs. That would be rather leisurely and wouldn't seem to make sense. The chair would get in the way. Yeah, I've never really seen a ball boy try and make themselves more comfortable in any measure, be it cushion or otherwise, because as a commentator I often bring cushions if I know I will be sitting on concrete for a few hours. Especially if it's a sport other than football and isn't just 90 minutes. Talking 90 minutes, we are halfway through and restarted his play by Bakker out to this left side. Hit long by Estepona. That's dealt with. So the Malaga team, we'll wait and see if there have been any half-time substitutions, but in the first half it was Jose Funes in goal, and in defence Jacob Thompson, Ivan Parra and Angel Areola. Yamaguchi, you think has come on at half-time or was playing in the first half? Yeah. So midfield then of Cameron Williams and Pape Gassama, and Boyson and Maldonado on the right and left wing respectively, and then Osei Wusu supporting Alex Domingo up front. So Estepona ball out to their right side, overhit and goes out of play. At times I thought it to be a back three with Thompson, Parra and Areola, and then Williams, Gassama, Patrinelli midfield. Here's number 18, back to Gassama, then Maldonado on the left, gets away from one but not from a second. So Malaga trying to get back into this one, a game they initially led. Ivan Parra to Thompson, chips that one, a little bit dangerous, it's given away, Funes is out. The shot comes back in, into his hands. So Jose Funes to restart play with goal kick out to the left side, finds Osei Wusu. Cuts inside, supporting player is Maldonado. Back to Ivan Parra. Malaga might take a few risks in the second half as they try and come back from 2 goals to 1 down. Adri Ruiz for Estepona. Challenged well in the end. Estepona so dangerous down this left side. Here they are. Once again, Pomares tried to get the ball in. Thompson. Williams. Domingo holds on to it. I think he was pulled there. So Malaga can get the free kick. Few words being had. Ivan Parra's already gone forward for this. So a card has been given. You can see, yeah, he was being pulled back. Can't complain at all. Estepona player crouching down there. So he's gesturing as though he's been winded or suffered a blow to the chest. It was Pomares as he tried to play the ball in, was it? I think Parra just stood his ground there, really. So Gassama stands over this free kick 5 minutes into this second half. Domingo back to his 25-year-old Senegalese teammate Gassama. Funyeth. Areola. Thompson gets the keeper involved again. Long and downfield. Domingo should get to this. Given away, it was Boyson actually. Now Gassama. Need someone to take control of the reins of midfield. Williams back to Thompson. Estepona pressing quite high at times. Thompson with his head up. Finds Williams again. The ball was on there to Maldonado. So it goes to Areola and Gassama. Williams. Simple pass to the right perhaps. That's the way it goes now. So Malaga keeping hold of the ball. Areola. Enough strength to keep hold of it. And then chip downfield towards Osewusu. Climbing over the back of the defender. And the free kick goes Estepona's way. Just couldn't quite get his body in front of Manu Moria. So Estepona, the league leaders in the Division Honor in Andalusia. And set to remain that way at this point. A very tightly packed third of the pitch there. Maybe more space upfield. Domingo hooks it towards the direction of Williams, who we can't find. Three players for Malaga around the ball, desperately trying to get hold of it. Just taking it out of play for a throw. Patronelli will take it towards Osewusu. Domingo. And goes out of play for a throw. headed away by Estepona towards Gassama. Short pass along the pitch towards Thompson, who's a little further forward. Ivan Para. Funes long downfield. Williams gets hold of that. Osewusu, chance to turn. What option does he pick here? Goes back to Gassama. Areola. Maldonado, not much room now. Have to go back once again. Gassama. Areola. Domingo now looks for a sense of urgency. And doing so, nearly gives away the ball. Areola coming more centrally now. Gassama's always been there. Williams. Keeping hold of the ball. Can they deliver the final ball though? So Estepona holding on to their lead so far, but considering just 10 minutes has gone in the second half and Malaga have kind of pushed to raise their game. They're 2-1 down, having led early in the first half. Manu Moria for Estepona. Back defending Caballero. And it's a Malaga throw-in. Close to the halfway line, which will be taken by Patronelli. And that one is given away by Areola. This player's already scored 2 goals and just blocked from close range by Funes. Plenty of time, but the angle was narrowing. Let's have another look. Well, wasn't really any player in support, but might have cut inside. Still remains 2-1. Corner taken fairly quickly once again. And away towards Domingo. Maldonado does well to keep that in. Do really well if he can keep hold of that up against 3 players. Caballero. Blocked by Maldonado. Williams in an unfamiliar left-back role. So Funes with this goal kick, 12 minutes into this second half. You're watching live coverage of Estepona against the FC Malaga City Academy senior side in the Division Honor Andalusia, first against second in the table. At the moment it's the team in first that are extending their lead at the top. It was 2, so it will of course become 5 points. Thompson. Good strength there from Boyson it was. And Malaga have a player down. That was Thompson, who was caught as he played the ball forward down the line. No, in fact it's Domingo who's down. Apologies, easy to see from the closer view. Well, Domingo's arguably been Malaga's best player so far. He's been the goal scorer. He was unfortunate to have seen a previous strike ruled out for offside. It looked like like his toe was just preventing him from being level. We've seen a couple of players go down hurt and eventually got back up and onto their feet, so let's see, hopefully that will be the case for Domingo. Malaga have been having some good spells of possession in this second half, but generally been in their own half. And as a result, Domingo has come deep and drifted into the channels in order to get on the ball. And that's given away by Maldonado, who then tries to tackle, and the shot comes easily towards the chest and the gloves of the goalkeeper, Thompson. Williams turns neatly, but into trouble. Estepona on the left. Pomares crossed in, and then away by Areola. Under real pressure, Patrianelli. He gives away a throw. You're watching on the YouTube, why not comment as well? Doze Bros like the tackle from Cameron Williams for Malaga's opening goal in the first half. It was an excellent tackle, set Brad Boyson away down the right, and he put Domingo through on goal, who finished neatly into the bottom left-hand corner. Boyson was there to get something on the ball, to send it out for a throw, where the ball boy takes a brief moment to get up from his chair. Poor thing. So first substitution of the match from a Malaga perspective. Indeed, I think potentially first change for either side. So Thompson with that throw in. So we passed the hour. Still some tough tackling going in the centre of the pitch. Boyson. Thompson. Azri Ruiz gets the ball out to the left-hand side, and Pomares delivers the cross that's blocked immediately by Thompson. Just misses his kick, but gets there at the second time of asking. We think the substitute could be Usman Drago, because he, in the previous game, weared number 4, which Ivan Parra is wearing in this match. Domingo will chase. Good to see him back on his feet. Well, it was a very soft bit of contact that Estepona player ended up in the ground there, up in arms. Domingo was just running through. Talking of running through, on the left-hand side of the penalty area, Thompson has to be alert. As Estepona try and get in behind, down the sides of the defence. So plenty of encouragement in terms of Malaga trying to get back into this match and find a levelling goal. We haven't quite seen the goalmouth scrambles of the first half at either end. Ivan Para in the opposition half. And this will be an Estepona throw midway up the pitch and adjacent to the centre circle. Headed forward, Williams now chasing. Dealt with by Patrinelli, and another Estepona throw. Now chance to deliver across on the right, again cuts back inside onto the left, two defenders there. Pepe's cross headed away by Para. Backer. Pomares. To Jesus Diaz, who has been lively. Pomares once again, he plays the ball in, and that's an excellent interception by Patrinelli. Effectively denying what would have been a goal and what would have made it 3-1 with 25 minutes left in this match. Let's have another look. It was a lovely ball that took two defenders out the game, but one that very much stayed in it was Patrinelli. The goalkeeper urges him to get up and on with the game now. So the Estepona player goes out to retrieve the ball on the left side. And the ball boy who's gets job that would normally be, doesn't. Caballero. Slip through, nothing in that really. Drago to Thompson. Gassama has his head up and hits it long. Madrid Ruiz. Good strength by Ariola to deal with that, and that's a really tricky ball to handle, and Drago did well. Williams, nice touch into space. Patrinelli. Unlucky with the pass towards Domingo. Well, it should be a last 20 minutes full of action, really, because Malaga pushing higher and higher in order to try and get a second goal. And that will provide space for Estepona to attack. Headed forward, but away from Domingo, who in the last couple of moments has looked a little bit isolated. Williams, look at him, working those arms to try and run to chase the ball. And out for an Estepona. Oh no, it's a Malaga throw, sorry. Patrinelli. Ariola passes back to keeper Funes. Para, the captain. A few players pressing high up the pitch once more. Well, I've said it before that just need someone to take control in midfield in these kind of scrappy moments. Malaga certainly fighting for the ball. Domingo could do with a little bit more support. Nice strong header by Areola. Malaga lose out to Caballero. Blocked by Parra. Thompson forward. Now Boyson will try and play the right pass. Domingo comes short. And the cross doesn't find him. Well, he was in space. He got away from the defender. Yeah, has looked very strong when running towards goal. Gassama. Areola. Patronelli seems to be all over the pitch at times. We'll keep that. And now, chance to attack, surely. Two players in there. The header comes off the post, I think. That was Boyson getting into the box. I think it came off the hand. And so he'll go in here, the shouts of yellow card. It was interesting because Maldonado, he had acres of space and eventually came to the line, almost delivered the cross. That's extraordinary. The goalkeeper making sure that the referee definitely saw that. We haven't seen that many opportunities for Boyson to actually get on the end of anything, because generally it's been his runs down the right. But he was at least supporting Domingo. Nice to see fans watching on, some of the other team members, some of the development sides perhaps. Yeah, so the interesting situation where the academy is based at Estepona, and this is effectively the home side, but it's kind of a home game for both teams. Ball hit high towards Williams. He looks hurt in that challenge. Hobbling around. Estepona with this free kick on the left-hand side. Played in high and away. Now a chance to break, surely, with Patronelli. No, it is Maldonado. Header by Areola. Gassama. Udrago turns quickly. Now Boyson. Given away, Williams was caught. Didn't get much time on the ball, Andrew Ruiz, but coming in well to win it was Gassama. But Ruiz wins the free kick. Seems a little bit harsh there, the free kick. always level in terms of instructions from the bench being raised inside these crucial final 15 minutes that we're heading into now. Malaga throw, Andrew Ruiz is down there. Malaga play on Domingo. Was he fouled there? Still challenging, still fighting. And this time he gives away a free kick for a kind of acrobatic way in which he tried to get something on the ball and maybe kicked out of the player accidentally. Yeah, that was basically what happened. So here we go, 15 minutes then for Malaga to try and get something out of this match. Thompson. Given away to Pomares, but this time Malaga have the better strength and Boysen can't be found, but they do get a free kick. Meanwhile, I can tell you that Albalote are winning at third place side Maracena, so at the moment Malaga would hold on to second place in the table as things stand. Maracena also 2-1 down. So as things stand, Estepona 46, Malaga 41, Maracena 38 points in the table. Malaga, despite conceding 2 goals here, still have the best defensive record in terms of goals conceded in the division. Gassama plays this free kick, nice delivery, and it's a header that came in from Ivan Para. So his second opportunity of the afternoon from the set piece. Delivery into the danger zone, and well, certainly seemed like Para's headed effort was deflected off at least one of those defenders that was back there, and that took the pace off his effort. Boysen nearly finds Udrago, who was making the forward one, and then he's determined to try and win it again. Williams with a cheeky little header on as he was off balance. Just need a stroke of luck, just need the rub of the green here. Inside these last 13 minutes, Malaga. Space that we talked about opening up in defence as well. They have to be so careful of that. The goal scorer twice, tries to play it in. And Para is there. Maldonado cuts inside too, stays on his feet and then gives it away. That's disappointing. No other way to put it. And then the free kick given away when Jesus Diaz tried to make the run. So Para receiving the yellow card there. We've seen so many players go down and need a bit of treatment in this match. So now we're coming towards the point where Malaga have to try and throw everything forward, and Estepona will defend as they've been doing and try and head everything away. and hold on to what they have. This will only be Malaga's second defeat of the season, but let's not speak too soon with still 10 minutes to play here in Estepona. Live coverage of first against second in the Division Honor in Andalusia. Nice header on here. Domingo's in the centre. It's Williams up on the right-hand side, and surely unfairly challenged there, yes. So Williams wins a free kick in a great position, and don't forget, danger was caused a moment ago when Gassama played in towards Para. Will no doubt be forward once again. Quite a few yellow cards in this match. Williams is still down. And he was ahead of the defender, and he used his arms to try and bring him down. Maybe described as taking one for the team. Well, it's interesting because there was, I think, a covering defender, but certainly is a foul, yes. Drago with his free kick in, and that one goes into the side netting. We had a similar one from the other side in the first half for Gassama. Or maybe Gassama should have taken that one again, given that a moment ago he created a really good goal-scoring opportunity from Para's header. The goalkeeper is down now. Referee calling for some assistance. Is it his thigh that he's clutching? Or if they're going to administer some magic spray. Interesting. Well, goalkeepers are usually made of pretty tough stuff, but you don't want anything preventing you from getting down. I was told that, incidentally, when I talk about magic spray, that Chris Sutton, the former Premier League striker, he hurt his leg and was told to play with a paracetamol on his leg so that he'd feel better. So a couple of substitutions then. Bakker is one of the players coming off, and Saber is replacing him. And also coming on is the number 28. And also, yes, for both sides, 28 is coming on, interestingly. Kick long downfield by Estepona. They want it to be as far away from their goal as possible. Maldonado got his foot stuck in and then looked to be caught. And that was more misfortune rather than anything, but Malaga get the free kick. 6.5 minutes remaining. Tempo increase now. Maldonado forward towards the left-hand side. Doesn't quite find Patrinelli. Defender just got that one out of play. Andre Ruiz is back defending as well. Patrinelli chips that one in. volleyed in fact. Now they've all got chairs, the ball boys. You can't have one rule for one. Towards Ruiz, but that one is dealt with. And then smashed away. Well, it's almost a game of tennis at the moment. Ruiz. He gets it back down on the ground to Pomares. Diaz. And away, so Funes called for, and he just gathers that just on the line. What's the referee doing here? Referee's disappeared. He was just dealing with, I wonder if that was an off the ball incident there. Just out of shot. Ball hasn't been there for a few minutes, but Maldonado remonstrating with a couple of the Estepona players and now takes a step back. We've seen a few yellow cards, a few tempers in the last few minutes, a few late challenges. I wonder what the referee was doing there. But he was coming over to the far side. Chavez, the Estepona captain. It's Manu Maria. I believe he was down, the number 4. He's had quite a good game in defence. Well, it didn't look to me like the referee gave out any cards there. 4 minutes remaining now. If anything, that's taken up some time that Malaga could have used to try and attack. See how much is added on. Nice pass that does find its way to Maldonado. Just keeps it in. Up against 3 players. Can he make the pass? He finds space on the left. And that is a corner. So, something to hold on to, something to build upon. Does really well. Just takes a slight deflection off to an Estepona defender. So, here we go, Malaga, 3.5 minutes to go. Williams with this corner kick. And overhit. No let up in the rhythm of the drums as we head into the final couple of minutes of the 90 now. Gassama turns and surely wins the free kick. So it could be an opportunity for him to deliver, maybe get the big men up from the back. It's a proverbial 6-pointer, this one, so Estepona would go 5 points clear. That's how it stands. Looks like Gassama will take this one and have everyone stay forward. Williams there alongside. Surely best to deliver this one in. Goes to the far post, and Parra was there again. Gassama, Ouedraogo. Out to the right. That's Boyson, who is well back. Given away. Ouedraogo. Well, tried to get his foot in, but maybe that was a bit dangerous. And he gets a yellow card. Was Saba, the substitute there, who went down. Well, you feel as though Drago did get something on the ball, but he caught the player with his foot. Estepona trying to kind of simmer this match out and make sure they hold on to their 2-1 lead that they've had for a while, since half-time. So Saba, the late substitute midfielder, still down then. 30 seconds left of the 90, and by the time we restart play, we will be into added time. So maybe one last opportunity for Malaga. By the way, Malaga still 2-1 down at home to Albalote. A match that kicked off at the same time, at noon locally. So still Estepona 46 points, Malaga in second 41, Malaga 38 points in third place. So that's one positive, I guess, but first against second clash is always tasty. Andri Ruiz brings that one down, still has control of the ball, lays it back to Caballero, and goalkeeper does well. So important to hold on to that to give Malaga any chance of getting the ball up the pitch. Now they do so with Ouedraogo. Last chance here to play the pass, gets a bit of luck. Domingo on the right-hand side. One player in the centre, headed away. Who's going to pick this one up? Gassama. Turns nicely, two players to his left, one of them is Patronelli. He finds Maldonado. Will he play the cross in early? And does get a corner, so this needs a good delivery. Let's have another look. Andri Ruiz against Patronelli, who made such an important interception to prevent a goal. And that's why Malaga at least are still in this match. Will they get anything from it? In the dying seconds, the header comes in, off the line and into the goalkeeper's hands. A big stroke of luck for Estepona. And to be honest, maybe 3-2, maybe even 3-3 could have been a potential scoreline in this game. Moria will deal with this one, and it goes off the corner flag. And did it come off him last? Yes, so that should. Oh, I'm a bit surprised that wasn't a corner, but let's have another look here. Header from Ouedraogo, then Gassama sticks a foot out and comes straight off the number 10 and somehow into the hands of the keeper. I was very lucky. When there was a goal-mouth scramble in the same position in the first half, when Estepona were attacking, it came to their number 20 who took the ball away and into the corner after a great save from Funes. Well, you feel as though that was the chance. We are now nearly 3 minutes into injury time. And Estepona set to remain top of the table, and now by 5 points. Malaga had some decent spells of possession. Domingo been their brightest player. And goal scorer, Boyson with a nice assist. Gassama has at times overturned possession and looked to build and create. Well, players just falling all over the place at the moment. Like ring of roses. Tissue, they all fall down. Ringa Rothez. Funes hoofs the ball forward, headed up more than out. Maldonado might well chase this. And it comes off him and for a goal kick. Well, we might play on for a few minutes because of the amount of players that have been down in this second half, but hard to imagine that there'd be more than 5 minutes of injury time. Goalkeeper gets on with it rather quickly. No sign the referee being about to blow, so you'd expect there to be 5 minutes at least then. Tackled out by Drago, so Estepona throws. So the ball really is as far away as possible, almost, as it could be, from where Malaga would want it to be. Well, let's see just how long the referee plays on for. We have had a couple of substitutions as well, which will likely add time on. Kusama can't get that to Maldonado. So keeper restarts play with the throw. Screams and shouts from the touchline. Very close to our camera. And that is the full-time whistle. It ends in frustration for Malaga, who tried and rallied to respond to being 2-1 down at half-time. Of course, they initially took the lead through Alex Domingo before conceding twice late in the first half. And eventually the goal living a charmed life right at the end from the corner and the clearance off the line. As things stand, that means Estepona stay top of the Division Honor in Andalusia, and it finishes Estepona 2, FC Malaga City Academy Senior Side 1. Well, let's have another look at the highlights then of this match. This was Boyson slipping Domingo through, and he made sure he'd score. And that was the opener. Then Jesus Diaz found space on the left-hand side, waited before delivering in the cross. It was saved and eventually tucked in. And then what a ball this was. Through, slipped in past Ivan Para and then past Funes, the goalkeeper, to make it 2-1. Seemed to go from tackle halfway up the pitch to goal so quickly. So obviously the Malaga Academy base being in Estepona, and some of the younger players watching on, including Femenino as well. And that concludes the game. Estepona 2, FC Malaga City Academy Senior Side 1. And thank you for watching. Do join us again soon.